Hello everyone and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Stella speaking. So first of all, I want to talk about the deal of the day for the pound CAD. As you can see, unfortunately it hit the stop loss, but thankfully those who have indeed listened to me and joined the free group of Telegram, I believe they were able to exit this trade with a break even, because right here at 1:15 p.m. today I have sent a notification on this group to close it immediately in break even. The price action is promising for a growth at the moment. That's exactly what happened, because what I saw right here was actually the market has actually respected that level of a previous support, and that candle right here has actually changed everything. It seems like the market actually was going to continue the rise. That's the reason I have sent a notification to close this signal immediately in break even. So again, those who have listened to me and joined the group, they definitely have ended up in a break even with minimum losses, and those who ignored the advices, they for sure have faced a stop loss. So again guys, joining this group is for your own benefits, and I highly advise you guys to join this group. You can find the link provided in the description below of this video, and in the first comment pinned under this video as well. And also I'm very happy to share that our VIP group is doing so well. Today actually is Tuesday, we have sent 100% in profit signals. All of the signals right here which we have sent today have indeed hit the take profit level. It was 100% in profit, and the clients were actually happy and pleased with the experience of Xtreme Trader signals. And by the way, in this occasion, I want to say that we're having actually an offer for the Eid al-Adha, where actually you can join Xtreme Trader VIP group with 20% discount. This of course is limited offer until July 2nd. So in my opinion, it's really a good deal, and you can actually enjoy the power of Xtreme Trader for only 20% discount, which is really a great deal. Anyway, let's now begin with the midweek analysis, and let's now start with the Euro USD. Now actually we can actually no longer sell this pair, because most likely it's gonna continue the rise at the moment. Let me just tell you something. The current price action for the Euro USD right here, this price action guys, these three candles indicates for of course a continuation in the reversal, or actually in the bullish reversal. As you can see right here, the market has indeed reversed from that level of the lowest key support level at 1.09075. And after being rejected from the breakout from the support for 2 times, as you can see right here, most likely guys, we are looking for buying the Euro USD. Another way to confirm this is of course by looking at the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, the market has indeed made the bullish breakout from 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. And as we know on this channel, if the market has actually been able to make a bullish breakout from 61.8 Fibonacci, it means that this trend is no longer a downtrend, it's right now an upper trend, which means we have to consider buying the Euro USD for the remaining days of this week. So back now to the daily chart, and as you can see, we have to highlight right here the support trend line, as you can see. So we're having here that support trend line, and if I connect that support trend line from this lower low all the way to this higher low, as you can see, we can see right here that the market indeed guys has respected that level as a resistance trend line, and again as a support trend line, and now the market has made the bullish breakout from that level. Now what we can expect next from the market is indeed to retest the same level of a real support trend line, and most likely it's gonna be respected, and then the market is gonna continue the rise. Another way of course to confirm this is by simply looking here at the resistance trend line, and what we can see right here guys is actually a broken resistance trend line, and this price action right here has indeed retested the broken level of a resistance trend line and has already created here a new support trend line. That being said, indeed we can consider buying the Euro USD for the remaining days of this week. So moving now back to the daily chart, actually stay with the daily chart. As you can see right here also, we are having also the nearest strong key support level to our current price. And as you can see, that is of course what we call the strategy of 20 pips a day, where you actually have to look at the bullish breakout candle, then draw a line at the opening price and the closing price, and then look at the left side to find the nearest strong key support level, and from that point you can start buying the pair again. So that being said, we have to wait for the EURUSD to fall for another 22 pips before we can proceed to buy it. But however, just to confirm this, let's move to the 4-hour time frame. And as we can see right now, if we check the Fibonacci retracement, that is indeed gonna be 61.8, which means the market, guys, is most likely gonna continue the fall and retest the same level. And as we can see, it was indeed a very strong key support level in the past as a support trend line. Also right here on the 4-hour time frame, if we connect the support trend line from this level right here to this level right there, we can confirm that indeed we are having here a support trend line which has been respected, and again most likely that was a fake breakout, and now we can start buying again once the market retests the same level to create another support trend line. So again, we will be buying the EURUSD from there, and the take profit level has got to be placed right there at Fibonacci 119, exactly right there at the nearest strong key resistance level. And that means that we can actually expect to make approximately 103 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a nearest strong key support level at 1.08899. That means that our safe zone ranging for almost 50 pips against 103 pips of profit. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so actually the pound USD was really one perfect signal. It has reversed exactly and precisely from the given price at 1.27485. However, it went in total of, I would say, almost 60 pips of profit before finally reverses back again and goes all the way to the entry. That means that the market indeed has respected that level of a support, and actually we were actually expecting from the market to make a bearish breakout from that support. Now, since it actually reversed exactly on it, then that means that we can no longer continue selling the pound USD, and we have now to consider buying this pair. So therefore, allow me please to delete the entire roll signal, and let's see now what we can do next with the pound USD. Again, I want to highlight that the market has reversed from that support, which was of course in the past a previous resistance, and our original analysis assumed that the market is gonna make a bearish breakout from that level of a support. But again, the current candle has indeed changed everything. Now, moving back to the 4-hour time frame, what we can see right here on the 4-hour time frame, actually what we can see is a broken level of a resistance trend line. That means that the market indeed has managed to create here a bullish breakout from that level of a resistance trend line, which means indeed it's going to continue to rise. Now what we will do next is simply draw here a support trend line just like that. Now what I will do next is simply drag the very same support trend line and place it all the way right there at the nearest support trend line, as you can see, which is right here. Now what we can see later is something very, very interesting. We can notice that the market indeed has respected that level as a resistance, and as a resistance right here, and finally as a support as well. Now by looking also at the left side, we can notice that we're having here a strong key support level. That means that we can wait actually for the pound USD to fall for another 27 pips to reach the same level of a strong key support level, and from there we can safely start buying this pair. Also, it's gonna be matching up along with the support trend line right here, because again that is the 4-hour time frame. So we can expect actually from the next candle to fall all the way right here, respects the same level of a previous support trend line, which has already made 4 attempts in total, and then it's gonna continue to rise, respecting also the previous strong key support level, and all of that together is telling us that the pound USD is gonna continue to rise. Now if that happens, we can actually expect from the market to continue to rise at least to reach the highest level of a real resistance at 1.28027, which means we can actually expect even more than that. I forgot that I'm on the 4-hour time frame. I thought I'm on the daily. Yeah, on the daily chart we are actually seeking the highest level of a resistance at 1.28409. That means, my friends, that we can actually expect to make approximately yes indeed 113 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone is going to be ranging just a little bit below the lowest level of a support for almost 52 pips against 113 pips of profit. Let's now move to the AUD USD. Alright, so the AUD USD is indeed a good signal, and so far running in profit for almost 14 pips, which is really good. However, this signal is still valid, but we just need to adjust the entry point. Let me just take you now to the daily chart, and as we can see, what I will do right here is simply draw the resistance trend line from this higher high all the way to this lower high, just like that. And what I will do next is simply drag this same line and place it all the way right here. That's gonna be, guys, a perfect entry, because as we can see, this was of course a strong level of a resistance trend line, which has already become a support trend line and faced here a bearish breakout candle. And we can notice that the market indeed has reached that level, or actually kissed it only. So therefore, I believe that the next candle is going to actually be a little bit bullish to reach the highest level of the resistance trend line and retest the broken support trend line. And from that point, we can safely start selling the AUD USD again. That being said, back to the 4-hour time frame, we will be selling the AUD USD exactly from the highest level of a resistance right there. And let me just delete the old line and now drag this the safe zone to be almost just right there. I'm just moving everything a little bit more up, and as you can see, the entry is gonna be at 0.67151 right now. That means that we are actually looking for almost 103 pips of profit against 44 pips of a safe zone. That's gonna be everything for the AUD USD. Let's now move to the USD CAD. USD CAD, guys, also was a very good signal, so far running in 26 pips of profit. I believe it's really a good signal, and by the way, this signal is gonna remain the same. Again, I'm telling you, guys, I really trust this price action, the inverted hammer, once it being spotted on a support zone, especially on the daily, weekly, even 4-hour time frame. It's actually a good sign that the market is getting ready for a bullish reversal. So that's the reason I'm gonna keep the same signal with the same entry. There is a possibility, of course, for the market to fall all the way right here to the same entry to retest the broken level of a real support. And if that happens, if the market is gonna make indeed a bullish reversal, we will be ending up with inverted head and shoulders, which indicates for a continuation in the growth. So that being said, USD CAD signal just remains the same. Let's now move to the USD JPY, which was really a perfect signal. As we can see, the market has indeed reversed exactly on the level of 143.319. It indeed went in like 38 pips of loss, drawdown, of course, before finally becomes in profit for currently 72 pips of profit. Guys, I forgot to tell you, if you like this video, if you like these signals, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. But now, what's next with the USDJPY? First of all, let me delete the old signal, since we are no longer gonna be in need for it, of course. And maybe we will keep the same take profit level. Let's see. Now, back to the monthly chart. I want to see how far are we going with the USDJPY. Now, check this out. Let me delete the take profit level. Now, look at this price action. That's insane. That's crazy. That indicates that the market is definitely going to continue the rise. Currently, we absolutely have here no support or resistance level, indicates that the market is going to facing any pressure at all. Currently, the market has made a strong bullish breakout from the resistance right here at 136.635, and indeed that the market is going to continue the rise. Therefore, we are looking for approximately 467 pips more to go. Back to the weekly chart. Now on the weekly chart, we have indeed made another historical bullish breakout from the resistance right here at 142.216. That level of resistance was holding the position since October 2022. And as you can see, finally, we have right here a strong bullish breakout candle with almost 245 pips. Now, that means again that the USDJPY is still going to continue to rise. Where? At least till the market reached the previous level of a real resistance at 149.923. That was, of course, the nearest strong real level of a resistance. This was, of course, a fake breakout, and now that's gonna be our boy, is gonna be our target. So that being said, going back now to the daily chart, we can notice that this is going to be our take profit level, which means we can actually expect 183 pips more to go. So again, where exactly can we start buying the USDJPY? That's the big question. Now let's take a look at the support right here. That support is very interesting. As we can see right here, this was of course the nearest strong key support level to that bullish breakout candle. Now if I switch now to the smaller time frame, such as 1 hour time frame, check this out. The market, my friends, on the same level of that support which I have highlighted, has indeed created here a real level of the support. Meanwhile, we had here one single fake breakout, and that was of course a real level of the support, and the market has finally made the actual bullish breakout from that level of a resistance right there. Check this out, that's interesting. We are having here also a broken level of the resistance, which has already become here a support number 1. Now, are you telling me that we can start buying right here all the way when the market falls again to retest the same level of a support to create support number 2? The question is no. I believe that the USDJPY is going to actually continue to fall even more than that, even until it reach the previous level of a broken resistance right here, which was the nearest to that bullish breakout candle. That means that the USDJPY still has about 35 pips more to go before we can proceed to buy it. And also, if we check the support trend line, that indeed supports the theory. That means that the USDJPY is going to continue to fall. It's going to first of all retest the broken level, sorry, not the broken, it's going to respect the same level of a support trend line, and also it's going to be retesting the broken level of a real resistance right here. So long story short, we will be buying the USDJPY at 143.644, and the target, actually we have to reduce the target to be more realistic, and therefore that means we can actually expect to make, I want to give you a realistic take profit level. Therefore, our take profit level is going to be 132 pips of profit, hopefully. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging just right here till the lowest real level of a support at 143.204 for almost 45 pips only against 135 pips of profit. Moving now to the USD CHF. Alright, so as we can see, guys, the USD CHF signal has indeed no, it hasn't been triggered. I thought it has been triggered, but no, it hasn't. Anyway, what we can expect next with the USD CHF. Actually, the market most likely is gonna continue the fall. However, if we check that level of a resistance trend line, as you can see right here, check this out. Right here, we're having a perfection. This was, of course, a real level of a resistance trend line. It became another real level of a resistance trend line. Then in the middle, we had that fake breakout. Now, we can actually see that the USD CHF is actually facing a support zone right there, which means that we can actually expect a pullback. And that means, in my opinion, that we can start again selling the USD CHF once it reaches the highest level of a resistance right here, which combines also along with the resistance trend line. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. Let me just make sure. Almost, yes, not almost, it's precisely there. As you can see, that's gonna be indeed Fibonacci 61.8, where we can continue selling the USD CHF. And the target, of course, let me just take a look at the daily chart, is gonna be changed right now to be right there at the lowest level of a support. So let me now edit the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CHF. Let's finally now move to the gold. The gold, guys, was really one perfect signal, and I really want to know what do you think about it in the comments. And before that, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive these awesome signals. Look at the gold, guys. The gold has reversed exactly from that price at 1933.45 with 0 drawdown, and went in total of 227 pips of profit, and currently 1986 pips of 190, almost 200 pips of profit. I mean, that's really fantastic and a great signal. I'm so happy and proud of it, and I hope again you guys have indeed taken this signal and enjoyed these profits. But now enough with me, and let's see what we can do next with the gold. Now actually, as I told you guys, we have right here a broken structure right there. That was, of course, an abandoned structure, and the gold has indeed retested that structure and created here a new resistance. That means that the gold definitely is going to continue the fall. Now that means that we have to look for another sell area. And to find that, let's move to the smaller time frame, such as even 1 hour time frame. Now check this out. First of all, let me delete the old signal so it won't confuse us. And back to the 1 hour time frame. You know what? 4 hour time frame, because it's actually getting a lot messy. Now let me just tell you something right here. Again, let's just mark the broken structure of the previous resistance, support. And as you can see right here, this was of course the structure that we have abandoned, and we have to focus right here to find the next good entry for the gold. Now to find that, what we will have to do is simply draw here a resistance trend line, as you can see, and place it right there at the nearest strong key support trend line. Now check this out. We're having here a broken support trend line, a broken support trend line, and again another broken support trend line. Therefore, most likely we can start selling the gold exactly right there once the market retests the broken level of a previous support trend line. But to make sure that this is a good entry, let's just look at the left side to find that there was indeed a strong real level of a resistance in the past. So scrolling now all the way back to the left, and as you can see right there is the resistance. Continue scrolling to the left. We need to adjust this entry, guys. As you can see, that's the reason we scroll to the left side, because I couldn't actually find any strong real level of a resistance. Right there, I have edited the entry to be right here. As we can see, that was indeed a real level of a resistance. 1922.22 is indeed a strong level of a resistance. It was also a strong real level of a support for multiple times. And if I scroll back to the right side, we can see that indeed this was also a strong resistance. And finally, right now, it became, of course, a strong key support level, which has been broken out from. That means that we can sell the gold exactly after it rises for another 92 pips, because the gold is right now facing here a strong support level, and I'm actually expecting from the gold to make a bullish reversal and reverses upon the pressure of it. Therefore, back to the daily chart right now. Our take profit level, guys, is going to be right here, the nearest strong key support level to our entry. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance right there. Just right there. Let me just mark it for you right here exactly. That means that our safe zone is going to be ranging for about 170 pips against 363 pips. Hopefully going to be in profit. But before that, don't rush to close the video yet. Before that, we have to remind you about something. There it goes. Mr. Jerome Powell is gonna make a speech tomorrow, and therefore we have to be careful of what he will say. For me, he's the new Donald Trump. I remember Donald Trump, whenever he opened his mouth, he actually... Is it possible to say fucks the market? I don't know. I would say he ruins the market, or actually rocks the market. Yeah, rocks is better actually. But Mr. Jerome Powell have a similar impact, and I believe we have to be very careful with the gold before Mr. Jerome Powell speaks. Therefore, please make sure to close any open trade for the gold before 5:30 p.m. Dubai time, 1:30 p.m. GMT time, and that's gonna be, of course, guys, in the reminder list of the free group of Telegram as well. So that being said, let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the gold and for the remaining or the other dollar pairs. Again, guys, I hope it's gonna be a profitable week, and hopefully I will make another good deal of the day. I hope you guys I hope you're understanding that it's really difficult job to keep giving a lot of signals every week. We have the VIP group of Telegram. We are sending 7 signals every day. Then on YouTube, I'm sending weekly 3 times signals for all the USD pairs, and then I need to send at least 3 deal of the days. That's a lot of pressure, and that is, of course, there is no way that all of them are going to be in profit. There is no way that they will be all good signals. Some of them might fail, and for that we have to be always prepared. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.